And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Walski Group. I'm Maya. Well, as you saw in our last couple videos, we ended up getting our Christmas villages all set up and got them all lit, and they look really nice. Like I say, thanks to everybody who saw all those videos, and just want to give a quick shout out to all my new subscribers. And if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer or a new viewer, please, hit that like button, that thumbs up button, because it really helps to get these videos out there and also helps, to get this out, the word out, like what I'm trying to do or trying to show everybody. So with that being said, on our last video, the very last video of the Christmas villages, and if you haven't seen those, go back and watch those because it actually turned out really nice. But we showed you our artificial tree here that we had. And it had a red ribbon, like just kind of intertwined around it. Didn't know if the lights worked, things like that. So what we did is we took the ribbon off, and when we took the ribbon off, we found out that a lot of the branches were like bent and not looking like natural like they should be. So what we did is I'll just kind of show you. We went through and we looked for like any holes in the tree, and I know it's hard to see on the video, but we looked for like major openings in our tree after we removed the ribbon. And all we did is we just took our branches and we just kind of like bent them up a little bit like this and bent them over, so that way it ends up filling in all of the holes on the tree. And we were looking for like when we did this, like here for example, the branches was kind of like down like this and next to each other. Well, on a real tree, branches mostly grow upward. The tree goes up like this. So that's kind of what we were doing. We were kind of like going from the bottom, and like I say, as we get into how this is going to be decorated and all that, I will take the final pictures and show everybody on the video. But we kind of like worked it upwards like this to fill in the holes and everything. When we got to the top here, we left the top flat. I know you can kind of see that in the video where it's kind of like even like this, and there's a reason for that. What we're going to do is we're going to put on top of the tree, we have our pretty big size angel here, and she has the two white lights for the candle, and then along the bottom of her base it all lights up. Well, the base is flat, so in order to get her to sit straight, we had to make sure that this here was also flat. But, we'll put her up there, we'll plug her in, and with the white lights from her, it'll match what's on the tree. Speaking of the lights, as you can see, we have our solid lights, our little like teardrop ones, solid lights like this. You not kind of see, but you can see what we got. We have our little guys like this that are solid, and mixed in between here we have our twinkling lights, which I know you could see that on the video. So we double checked all our lights, made sure everything looked great and all that. And so now we're at the next step. And this year I decided I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try like some of the looks like you see like in magazines and things like that, with like different stuff on it and things like that. So what I did is I went down to our hobby store, and I ended up buying, they come on one big branch, but what I did is I just took a wire cutter, cut them off into the sections like this. So I have about 6 or so of these. They're the white poinsettias, the big white poinsettia flowers. And then I also got some little twig ones like this. As you can see, I'll come in there so you can see it a little bit better, like that one and that one. And what I'm going to do is I'll move the camera forward here a little bit so you guys can kind of come in here so it's a little bit better there. They can see a little bit better. But what I'm going to do is I'll start like with this, for example. This one will probably be moved, but just kind of going to poof out the flower so it looks natural. And then all I'm going to do is like wherever I have either no lights or kind of a hole that didn't like fill in or whatever, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of push it in here. And I'm just going to work the leaves around the branches so the branches come out. But also the flower itself sits inside the tree here. And then the same way with the white branch here kind of deal. Again, anywhere like now, like up here, for example, I have like a smaller opening kind of deal. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of like work this in between the branches and just kind of spread it open a little bit like this and work it in and put it just like that. So we have that, and we have those, and like I said, I'll go around and I'm going to place them all on the tree. We have one big bow that we're going to place on the tree. I might go back to the hobby store, or not hobby store, I mean craft store, and end up getting maybe like 2 more bows thereabout, or even some pine cones kind of deal. But then we went also, while we were there, we picked up this stuff. We ended up picking up a new ribbon for the thing. This year, instead of using like that real wiry ribbon and all that and everything, we kind of got this like felt kind of ribbon, real soft felt kind of ribbon. And that's the same thing that the bow is made out of. But anyways, what we did was we just cut them. You see this one's cut, you know, about, I don't know, about 12 inches or so kind of deal. And I got them cut in all different sizes, different lengths. You know, I just unrolled the thing, cut them with a pair of scissors. Even though there is a little bit of a wire in here, it's just a real small wire. Just cut it with a scissors. And I'm just going to show, I mean, I know I'm bunching it all up here, but I'm just going to, you know, show everybody how it's going to be done or how I'm going to do this. But, like, where the area open is going to be, what I'm going to do is I'll start like just below where the angel here will sit. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of tuck this inside the branch like this. And then bring it down. And then just kind of tuck it back inside like this again. Kind of so it makes a loop like this. And any of the branches that like really like kind of like stick out behind it or something, or make it, you know, make it kind of like not sit straight, what I'll do is I'll just, you know, move the branch or whatever. But basically all I'm going to do is just like I say, is just tuck it in here like that, and then tuck it in here like this. And I can kind of just spin the tree around because the tree is still not where it should be. But you kind of get the look like this, but it's got to be flat. So what I'm going to do is just move the branches around a little bit, and I'm just going to kind of like work it in here like this. And then that way you have your ribbon that's going to run down the tree like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'll kind of like follow, you know, like a pattern going down. So in other words, like you'll see kind of on camera, this one, if I turn it, let's see if I can turn it just a little bit here. I'm kind of watching, there we go. So like, if I have the ribbon like facing like this way going down, then the next one I'll start it like right about here, like underneath, and then come down, and then go all the way down to the bottom. So then once we get the angel on, and we get the flowers like this, I might get some more, like I say, with the white flowers. I'm not 100% sure yet. But once we get everything of the bows, the flowers, and these little pine things on, we get that all filled in. We get the bow on, we get the angel on. Anything that like with the ribbon, it might look a little like off or something right now, but that's just because, you know, the whole entire tree is bare. So what's going to happen is that once we also get the ornaments on here, and a lot of the ornaments this year I'm going to do is like family ones kind of deal, where you know, they were like collected from my mom, my grandparents, things like that. You know, I want to have like the old time. Let me just see like real quick here. I have the box right here. Yeah, like here for example, we got some of the I'll come in here so you can see. But you know, we got some of the glass ones like this. Some of the old time ones that were, you know, brought down or passed down through the family and all that and everything. So by the time I work all of them onto here, and then we're gonna, you know, it'll look full, it'll look real nice with the white lights and the white flowers and things like that. But then also around the bottom of the tree, we have, we're gonna get a white tree skirt kind of deal, like a real nice, you know, white tree skirting. We'll put that around the bottom, and then we're gonna put a Christmas train, Lionel Christmas train around the bottom. And then one of the extra videos that I'm also gonna show, I'm gonna show like the next video that you'll see, I'll be having like everything will be on here, ready to go. The last video will be with all the ornaments on there, the tree skirting, the train around the bottom and everything. But if we have time throughout this holiday season or whatever too, I'm also going to show everybody like how we're going to go to our mailing store, and we're going to pick up like just some generalized random boxes, you know, all different shapes and sizes, and pick up like one roll, maybe one roll, 2 rolls of wrapping paper, and gonna do a really nice wrap job, real nice bow, and we're gonna put those under the tree, you know, and make it look like it's, you know, it's all like full, you know, presents around the tree and all that and everything. And like I say, once we get to the end video, I'll bring the camera in a little bit closer and I'll show you like, you know, from the top all the way down, like how it turned out, and how it looks and everything. And then from there, after we get this done, then we're going into the kitchen and we're going to start our Christmas cookies. And I believe our first, I'm not 100% sure, but I think our first cookies are going to be either is going to be like cutouts, it might be rum balls, it might be the Hershey Kiss ones. I mean, I don't know yet because, you know, I'm still working part of the house here and everything. But like I say, that's the video on the tree trimming one, part 1. So, if, like I say again, you know, if you like this video, please, you know, give it a thumbs up because it really helps the video out. It really helps out the channel a lot. And if you're new to the video, you're watching it for the first time, you know, please hit that subscribe button. And until the next video, which would probably be in about a day or 2, I'll see you next time, everyone. And again, I'm Maya from the Nowalski Group, so take care, everyone, and we'll see you here next time. Have a good one, everyone.